So yesterday I made $4,700 trading gold. So if you want to learn how to do that, then make sure you watch the full video. Without further ado, let's get started. So I came on gold and I started my analysis on the higher time frame. Always I came on a weekly time frame and I realized gold is actually rejecting this level right here, which is actually an order block, and an order block on a weekly time frame is actually very strong. So I was only looking for sales at this time, just based on a weekly time frame. But that doesn't mean I cannot buy. But if I go lower to the daily time frame and I see a very good setup that tells me to buy, I'm just going to buy. I came to the as I said again, H4 time frame. You can see gold is actually rejecting this level right here. As you can see, it's creating all these rejecting candles, all these dojis, which means there is a high chance of a reversal. So I was trying to go to the lower time frame and just look for sales. That's all. So I went down to the daily time frame. As you can see on the daily time frame too, you can see all them candles. Like you can see from November of 2022, you see how gold was pushing like to the upside really strong. You can see all this bullish candle, all this juicy bullish candle pushing to the upside. But as long as just when gold actually reached this zone right here, which is an order block zone, you can see it start printing all these dojis candle, like all these candles, a lot of big wicks. That means there is a high chance of a reversal. So on a daily time frame too, gold is telling me it might actually go down. So I just had to make my way down to the H4 time frame. I just go time frame by time frame, just like that, just to get all my confidence on point. So as you can see, gold is consolidating, I would say. I would say it's kind of consolidating, but it's consolidating where though? Like it's not just consolidating like at a random place. It's consolidating on one of my major zone, is consolidating on one of the high time frame order block, which is actually a very good indication that the price might be reversing. So I saw this on a H4 time frame, and I couldn't find an entry over here, because when the market is actually consolidating on a higher time frame, the only way you can find entries is when you go down to the lower time frame. So what I had to do, I had to go down to the lower time frame. I had to go just one by one, time frame by time frame. As you can see how I start on a daily, weekly, daily, H4, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute, and 1 minute. So after I saw this on a H4 time frame, there's really nothing I can do about it right now, because it's consolidating. And yeah, we can either buy or sell, but it's better to sell because the higher time frame actually supports your buys. So I went down to the hourly time frame, and all I was looking on the hourly time frame, I was just trying to see if where the market is actually trending on a hourly time frame. You cannot see actually very clear of it, because the market is actually really choppy. You cannot see it, but I can literally see the market is literally heading to the downside, because I have experience in that. I have been trading for 4 years now, and I can just see something most people can see as traders. I'm gonna go to I might use the line chart so you guys can see better. As you can see, the market is literally trending to the downside of it. So when I came to the hourly time frame and I saw the market is literally trending on the downside, I was like, oh, this is actually what I was looking for, because I couldn't see this on a H4 time frame. So when I came to the hourly time frame, and the market is actually showing me things like this. As you can see, the market pushed over here to the upside really hard, and then the market dropped again, and then we couldn't make a push to break this push right here, this bullish push right here. We couldn't break it, so we start trading low, little by little, to the downside. We broke a structure to the downside right here. We broke structure right here to the downside, which is also one indication that we might be going down. And as you can see, the market was not really breaking structure to the upside. We couldn't break this high right here, which means as long as the market is actually consolidating this zone, I'm only going to be looking for sell, because there's no indication that tells me to buy at this point. Everything is just going against buys and is going in the favor of selling. So when I saw this, all I had to do is just keep on going down to the lower time frame. I just needed confluences as I'm going down to the lower time frame. Now what I was hoping for, I was just hoping to go to the 30 minute or 15 minute time frame and just find at least one more confluence that the markets might be going down, for me to actually have all the faith that about selling gold. So I went down to the 30 minute time frame. I might go back to the candlestick chart. as you can see, there's literally nothing more of here. It's literally just like the 30-minute time frame is like just like the daily. It's just like the hourly time frame. As you can see, it just the market just broke structure over here, and we couldn't broke past this level right here. We're struggling to break this level right here. This level is really holding as a resistance right now. As you can see, this level can be broken. It's holding right now as a resistance, which means I'm just gonna be looking for sales. We don't have any other zone that looks exactly like this on the downside. As you can see, on the downside, everything is really choppy. We can't really say like the market is actually holding. I know the market is actually consolidating, but the reason why I can't buy when the market is actually consolidating is because the higher time frame does not tell me to buy. We can say the same thing. Actually, this support is actually being held over here. It's being held over here too. We can say we can buy over here, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. Although I do that sometimes, but it's against my rules. Most of the time when I'm trading in a consolidating market, it's better that I go with the buys from a high time frame. So if the high time frame is telling me that there's more possibility of selling pressure than buying pressure, then I will have to sell instead of buying. So that's why I was not interested in buying in this one. I was only looking for sales. As always, I went down to the 15-minute time frame again, just trying to see exactly what's happening over there. And what I saw in a 15-minute time frame, I saw that the market has created a W. So this is actually a retail trader's pattern, because most retail traders know that if they see a W in the market, that means the market is probably about to reverse. So as you can see, the markets came to this support zone right here, right? And what it did, I'm gonna make this like a different color. Yeah, so the market actually came to this zone right here, right? And then it created a W. And most retail traders probably thought, oh, this is the time that the market is actually about to go to the upside. And I was down here thinking literally the different thing. I knew a lot of people would be trying to buy over here because it's on the support zone and the market has just created a double bottom, and they will be selling, they will be buying, and they will be putting the stop losses literally down here. And that's where they put the stop losses. That's where I'm gonna pull my take profit. So they put the stop loss right here. That's where my take profit is going to be at. So on a 15-minute time frame, as you can see, I came to the 15-minute time frame and I saw the market was actually headed a very good order block over here. So as you can see, this was the last push to the upside before the market actually broke structure to the downside. As you can see, the market broke structure right here. The market broke structure right here. Also, the market came to broke structure right here too. So this was actually an order block. This order block was too big, so I just like to make it a little bit smaller. So like I like to have in my chart to really clean. So I was just waiting for the market to come and actually get in this level. So I tried to enter right here, but I think I closed it really early. I don't remember. I probably got out. I don't remember if I actually entered it, because I was trying to enter right here. I was trying to enter on this order block right here when the market was actually pushing to the downside, but I didn't enter over there because I did not like the way the candles were actually moving. So when we actually had this push over here, so I knew that the market is probably about to drop, to move, because as you can see, we have the volume coming in right here around 8 p.m. So I just went down to the lower time frame, and what I was looking for, I was just looking for a very good candle because there was too much pressure, like there was too much volume. So I couldn't wait for actually to see a break of structure because I'll miss out on the trade. So I was just waiting to see a very good candles. Like, so the candle that actually made me believe that the market's probably about to drop is this one right here. As you can see, I love this candle too much because every time I see this type of candles, the markets always go to the direction that I'm actually hopping. So if you see like you see a bullish candle, and then you see a doji in the middle, and then you see a very big bearish candle that actually engulfed this doji right here, and then it engulfed this bullish candle right here. This pattern is a reversal pattern. I take it as a reversal pattern. So if I see a pattern like this, most of the time I just enter a trade, because most of the time when I see this pattern, that means the market is probably about to reverse. So when I saw this pattern right here, I was a little bit skeptical that waited to see if the next candle is actually going to start pushing to the downside. So when I saw this candle actually broke the low of this bearish candle right here, that's when I entered a trade somewhere around this level, and I just placed my stop loss on the top, and yeah, that's all. So I was aiming for this low, but I didn't wait for that long. Not gonna lie, I'm not even going to lie. I was aiming, remember when I told you like all the retail traders probably had a stop losses of it. That's literally what I was aiming for. So as you can see, when the markets got to this order block, and they literally dropped and come to take all of them off. As I said, they putting their stop loss down here, but the market is fuck them all over. So that the market is actually gonna take them off, and then the price will probably start moving on its intended direction from now on. So yeah, I've been trading for 4 years, and I've been seeing the same thing happen over and over. So I was one of the victims, because I will enter the trade, and then I'll get stopped out, and then the market will just start moving on my direction. So, but I was able to actually know exactly how to trade against the retail traders, and just trade with the market makers. So that's all for today, y'all. So if you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.